Pretty.
No. Yeah, my phone record sound. I just thought of that.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? All right, hello and thank you everyone for coming out to our 6th annual Evening of Wishes for our local Wish children. My name is Lauren Shortnacy, and like Robin said, I'm here to tell my story about how I became involved with Make-A-Wish. In 2007, when I was in the middle of my junior year of high school, I started becoming sick. And at that point, I really had never been sick before or had any kind of serious medical conditions. My symptoms began with what we thought was a common cold with a cough and swollen lymph nodes and a low-grade fever. I remember my first stop at the acute care right before Thanksgiving in 2007, and little did I know at that point that that would be the first of many trips for us to the doctor. After a normal round of antibiotics, the cold symptoms got worse, and so I followed up with my family practice doctor. He ran some tests, and we realized that some of my blood levels were abnormal. Over the next couple months, I became a regular patient at the doctor, and numerous tests were run, including mono, flu, cat scratch fever, but everything came back negative. Meanwhile, my blood levels continued to decline, and I became weaker, and my symptoms grew stronger. After the new year, I had become increasingly fatigued and hardly had an appetite. My skin was so itchy, it was unbearable, and there was not any medication that improved my symptoms. At this point, we were desperate to find out what was wrong with me. We contacted a local infectious disease specialist and scheduled an appointment. After feeling my neck, the specialist said something is very wrong and we need a biopsy immediately. I had a lymph node biopsy and the results came back non-malignant and inconclusive. We were devastated that we still didn't have the answer. We requested a second opinion on the pathology report, and on February 20th of 2008, the Mayo Clinic called us with the results, and I was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma. My first reaction to being diagnosed with cancer was fear of the unknown. The months following my diagnosis are a blur, filled with weekly trips from Columbus to Atlanta for chemotherapy. After about 2 weeks of chemo, and right before my first prom, I started losing my hair and missed quite a bit of school. My family and I took on a challenge that none of us ever saw coming or were prepared for. Towards the end of my treatments, a social worker approached me at the hospital and asked if I had heard of Make-A-Wish. Of course I had, but I really didn't know much about the foundation. I knew it was fabulous, but I didn't know anything about it, and really thought that it was just for terminal children at that time. I had no idea that wishes were extended to any child 18 and under battling a life-threatening medical condition. When I filled out the paperwork to sign up for my wish, I had no idea what an amazing gift was in store for me. My wish granters, Jennifer and Haley, came to my house to meet with me and my family and discuss what my wish would be. I've always loved the beach and have never been able to visit a beach other than Florida, so I decided I wanted to go to Hawaii. With all of the stress and medical bills and travel that came along with my treatment, my family hadn't even thought about taking a vacation. I went on my wish to Hawaii right after high school graduation, and I could not imagine a better trip. While I was in Hawaii, there was exciting events planned every single day. I got to swim with dolphins, snorkel at a coral reef, go to an amazing sunset luau, and most importantly, I got to enjoy a leisurely, stress-free week away from everything that was going on at home. It had been a long time since we had all been able to relax and enjoy ourselves without any worries for an entire week. Having a wish granted was definitely the best gift I could have ever asked for. My wish was such an incredible and life-changing experience that I knew I wanted to become involved with Make-A-Wish in any way that I could. When I turned 21, I became a wish volunteer. In the past 4 years, I've helped grant over 25 different wishes in our local area. It is an indescribable experience to witness a child have their biggest wish granted. Thank you so much for being here tonight to help us continue to grant wishes and bring joy to the lives of children in our area that are battling life-threatening medical conditions.